Hey guys, hope you're all having a great day. Before I go on with today's topic, I wanted to say I think yesterday's video went pretty well. I'd like to thank those of you who decided to leave a comment. Hearing what you had to say really motivated me to keep trying and also to improve. Alright, so today I'm once again playing a little bit of Monster Hunter. I'll leave you with a little bit of insect glaive action going on in the background. And for today's video, I wanted to talk a little bit about what I like to see in games. What really hooks me in. I can pretty much enjoy any type of game out there. I'm not really picky, but sometimes a game really hooks me in. And I wanted to elaborate a bit on what themes and mechanics really suck me into those games. First, let's start with genre. I simply adore fantasy. I love the imagination and diversity in a world ruled by swords and sorcery. I like how, in a genre called a fantasy, you can have things of a whimsical nature or maintain a very real dirtiness, often found in the darker sides of reality. I love how fantasy is simply put larger than life. Things are not only different, they're more varied, and it always feels like there's more. Far more than our reality. Alright, so what else can games do that really sells them for me? Collecting. Oh god, do I love collecting. I'm not talking about those dumb collectibles that you may find in many of those open world games. I'm more thinking of the type of collectible where each item feels different and unique. Take this very game, for example. I've probably played this game for roughly 250 hours, as of the making of this video. More than anything, I just love collecting all the different armor sets and weapons. Basically anything that I can craft in this game, I want to have. Why? Because collecting them is fun for me. Other examples of this type of collecting would be things like Pokemon, from the, well, Pokemon franchise. Or all the weapons and characters there are to be had in Warframe. If I'm going to be spending my time looking for or building things I don't need, I want them to be at least interesting. I don't want to be collecting junk that is little more than just a number that goes up. I'm looking at you, Assassin's Creed franchise. This kind of collecting mentality can lead to some very grindy games. But if the shinies are attractive enough, then I really don't mind. In fact, I really enjoy the mindless grind. I find it very soothing. Alright, so in keeping to the theme I set in the last video, the third and final thing that really hooks me into games is co-op. I've been wanting to make videos on YouTube for a long time, and the reason why is that I like to share my experience with other people. The games I play are no different. When I see something cool in a game, I want other people to be able to see those cool things as well. Or when something about a game really riles me up, it's comforting to know other people share that sentiment. And it's great to share that sentiment with people, even if it's riling me up. What better way is there to share your gaming experience than to have your friend literally be part of it? I don't even care if someone is good or bad at a game, because what's important is that whether the experience was one of joy or one of anguish, it was something we got to experience together. And I like that. Alright, so that wraps up a few things that I really enjoy in games. Of course, I didn't mention everything, and maybe I can make a part 2 someday. Alright, so what do you think? Are there any mechanics or features of a game that you really love to sink your teeth into? I would like to thank you all for watching. If you like what I did here, then leave a comment. If you would like to see more, then consider giving me a sub. If you didn't like it, then tell me how I can change that for you. I'll see you in the next one. Later. We are strong, we are brave, we will fight to the grave, we will die and respawn the next day in a video game.